Yo guys, welcome back to a new video. Now, I just spent the last 18 minutes of my life recording this exact video and look back at it halfway through my AirPods disconnect and you can't hear shit. So, we're back recording it. All right. Now, the title of this video, the goal of this video, and I'll try to keep it a little bit more concise because I probably did talk too much in that first video, is about enjoying the journey, right? It's about enjoying the journey. And the reason I wanted to make a video of this, and to be honest, it was completely random. I didn't even plan to make this video. Usually I plan out videos and I plan what I want to talk about and not really script them, but just have an idea. I was literally just working on launching a new client and I was just working, and I checked my phone, which I have a bad addiction. Like full transparency, I have a bad addiction of checking my phone. So I checked my phone, and if you guys have Snapchat, you guys are probably familiar with this, but if you are if you have Snapchat, you like have there's a section on Snapchat where you get like reminders, and there's like a section where it says like look back on like this month or look back a year ago, whatever it may be, right? So I had one of those come up, and it was literally me that mapped out a whole SMS sequence on how I was going to get appointments, how many I needed, just basically everything A through Z, right? And I'd done it on a whiteboard. This was the exact photo that came up. And this is a couple months back, and I was literally looking at it, and I was like, this is insane. And you know why this is insane? The reason this is insane is because I used to map the shit down, and I used to write down the exact like things I needed to do, the exact criteria I had for everything. And I see now that I am exactly where I wanted to be. Maybe it took a little bit longer, which again is fine. You know, it took a little bit longer, it took a little bit of time, but I'm further from where I planned to be originally, which is insane because when you're in the moment and you're thinking, oh, I want to get to 20K, I want to get to 30K, I want to get to 20K, I want to get to 50K, I want to get to 100K, whatever it is that you're thinking about. In the moment, that is all you can think about. That's all you can think about and envision. But once you get to that point, you just move the goalpost and you end up going somewhere else. For example, right now, like I remember back in the days, like when I used to want to get to where I'm at right now, I would think, oh, I want to get there, I want to get there, I'm gonna get there, and when I get there, like this is gonna change. Nothing changes, right? Just I mean, maybe more headache, more clients, more fulfillment, whatever it may be. But I mean, more money, obviously, yes, deserved. But point is like it's just insane to me that you end up getting to that same point where you're going to get there regardless as long as you don't give up. Like as long as you don't give up, like there's no way you're not going to get there, right? It might take some time, right? It might take you 4 years, it might take you 5 years, it might take you a year, it might take you 10. Like time is nothing you should put on a pedestal, right? You should never put a time on a pedestal because if you're 20 right now and it takes you 10 years, like if it takes you 10 years to make 100K a month, like I mean, what other like situation would you have been in? Like the other situation is that you were in a 9 to 5 stuck until you were like what 55 and you made like what 5K a month, and you're telling me like 10 years is too long. Like come on, bro, like put your expectations straight. Like yes, you're looking at people on social media that scale to 100K in 2 months, and it's like whoa, but like I mean, even if you did that, like what fun is it, you know? Like that's why I want to make this video about like putting the expectations straight and like having fun on the journey. Because when I look back now and I look back at that moment when I didn't have any clients and I just planned this shit out and I was like, holy shit, I just need to do this and I just need to do that, or I just need to do that. And I look back, I'm like, that was the good times. And I know this myself right now. When I get to like 50K a month, 60K a month, 80K a month, 100K a month, I'm going to look back at it right now. I'm going to probably watch this video and I'm going to be like, this was the good times. So why not enjoy it? When you know that you're going to get there, you know that you're just going to get there. It's just going to take some time. You're going to look back at these moments and be like, damn, these were the good times. And I used to hear that all the time. I used to hear that from like, even like rappers or entrepreneurs or like business owners. I mean, I consider rappers, entrepreneurs as well in some sort of way, but they would always say this thing where they're like, oh, the best times were when I was in like my mom's basement and I had this like desk and I had this computer and I used to work, da 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 da. That was the best times. And now they have all this lifestyle that all of us want to live, but then they're talking about the stuff that we are you doing right now as the best times. And it's so true because us as humans, we just have this like I think it's something like biological, whatever you want to say, but there's something about us that is never satisfied with what we have. Like we always want to have what we don't have. You can see this in like different lives and different persons and different people that are on different timelines of life as well. It's like people who are married want to get this divorced. They miss being single. People who have money, they don't miss not having money, but they wish they had more money. People that have a good car, they buy the nice car, they really like it, they have it for a week, 2 weeks, they want to get a new car. They get sick and tired of it. People that have nice clothes, right? They buy the nice clothes, they get sick and tired, they want to get more nice clothes. They start looking at this one bag, and then once they get this one bag after a couple months of working, they're just like, it's not like you cherish that thing for life, like you just have it at that point. Right? It's like, I don't know what it is, man, but it's just something about us humans, man. Like when you're like a business owner, and if you're watching this, you're most likely an entrepreneur or starting to be, and you maybe have this thought where it's like, how good would life been if I just had a 9 to 5? And maybe you haven't thought about this, maybe you haven't come to the point yet, but there's definitely a certain point as an entrepreneur you think about it and you're like, how good would it have been if you just had a pay? Because as a business owner, you work all the time. And your paycheck comes last. Like you put your employees in front of you, you put your clients in front of you, you put your costs in front of you, make sure everything is good, and that's after that you can pay yourself. Like your pay doesn't come first. Your pay is never guaranteed. You don't know how much you're going to make at the end of the month if things go rough, right? If it's a rough month, you get less. At the same time, if it's a good month, you get a lot more. So that's the benefit. But again, it's like, how good wouldn't it have been if like I knew that, hey, I would get 5K every single month. I'm just gonna work 9 to 5. If I get a message from a job at like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. from my job, I don't have to worry about it. If I get a message from 6 p.m., I like my job is done. I don't have to worry about it. I can do it tomorrow. So that's that's the powerful realization that I always had. It's like you're never really truly happy and satisfied with where you're at. So why not just enjoy the journey? Because you're gonna get to a certain point regardless. So think about it this way, right? So imagine, like, close your eyes for a second. Watching this video, just close your eyes, like whoever you are. Imagine your dream life. Like right now, visualize the dream car. Lamborghini, Bugatti, Ferrari. Visualize it, like to a detail, the color, everything. Visualize the dream house. Visualize you living there with your wife, your kids, whoever it may be. Visualize the lifestyle. Visualize your day-to-day life. Visualize what you're doing. I'm talking your dream life. I'm talking if you want to get a yacht, like imagine that shit, like everything. Now, whatever age you are right now, it doesn't really matter. But let's say, for example, you are 20, 20, 21, 22, whatever it is, right? You get all that right now. Everything. You get the dream. You don't get like a nice car and then you build yourself up. No, you get the best of it. You get the Bugatti, the Koenigsegg, the Jesko, the Pagani. You get the yacht, the private jet. You get everything, bro. What more is there to life? Like, what more is it that you want to do? Like, what is it to achieve? Like, you've gotten everything. And if you tell me some bullshit that, hey, I want to go from a private jet to a private Boeing, and I want to go from a mega yacht to a super mega Ogliarch yacht, like a Russian, like, bro, it's BS, bro. You don't want to. Like, that's just you saying something to cope with. Don't lie to yourself at the end of the day, right? Truly and surely, you get bored of it, right? At the end of the day. I don't have it, so I can't really talk from that standpoint. But I can talk about, for example, jackets, man, or like clothing. Like I bought an expensive watch, relatively expensive watch, and it's not too expensive, but 8, 10K or something. But I have jackets that I bought from like Montclair or Canada Goose that I pay like 20K like Norwegian kroner, which is like 1 or 2K USD. But like, point is, after I bought them, I've wanted them for a really really long time. I've had them for like 2, 3 weeks, and I've gotten sick and tired. I had a AMG GT63S. It wasn't mine, but I had rented one for because my sister was getting married and we rented one for 5. I kid you not, that car was the best car that I've ever driven. 670 horsepower or something like that. It's 0 to 100 in like 2.7 seconds, just as quick as the Lamborghini Huracan. It had the pan roof. It had the best sound. Bro, it was sick. I was feeling like a G, bro, in that car. Wallah, I swear to you guys, I had that car for like maybe 5 days. By the fourth day, it got to a standard to me. I remember before I got, I was like, bro, I'm gonna have the keys here. I'm gonna take it on a drive whenever I want to. Bro, it literally just sat there. I slept that night. I woke up. It was there. I took it on a drive when I wanted to. I went places here and there. I wanted to. Bro, boom, done. After 4 days, I was like it's time to just kind of give it back to the guy we rented it from. Like, there's no point in having it anymore. I've kind of just I've used it. And that just might be a me thing, but I genuinely think humans are like this, and that's where I came with that example of like us never being content in anything is because it's so true. Like we're never really content and 100% satisfied. So why not just be happy on the journey we're on? Because as soon as you get to where you want to get to, I mean, you're going to look back at this and think, holy shit, that was the good times. You're going to miss it. So enjoy the moments now, enjoy the time right now. You will get to where you want to get to. The only way you're going to lose this game of life and this game of entrepreneurship is by giving up. If you give up, or if you give into something else, or you let's just stop, or whatever it is the only time that you really face defeat. You don't face defeat before that. And if you keep going, you keep grinding it out, you're not going to face defeat. It just might take you longer. Would you rather it take longer and then you actually end up living your dream life? Or would you rather it never happen? To stop like putting these expectations that you see on Instagram and this and that and that and this and this and that, like trying to dictate your life. Like be happy, be on your journey, make sure that you're getting better than yourself and who you were like yesterday, and make sure you're better than yourself 3 months ago, 6 months ago, 12. Just make sure you improve in every endeavor of your life, because one thing money can't buy is genuine. Money can't buy. Like who you are is who you are. If you've become somebody by the age of 25, by the age of 30, 35, 40, that is you as a man. That is you. Money is just going to be an amplifier. If you're a bullshit guy that just shit and does this bad habits, this, and you get money, you're just going to be a worse bullshit guy. You're just going to be a worse guy with money. That's exactly what's going to happen. In the same way, if you are the man when you're 20, if you are the man when you're 25, if you already have your standards straight, you already have morals, ethic, everything like this, and everything is good, you already are disciplined, boom, 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 boom. Imagine what money could do. Like it's going to amplify that. Like, that's what's going to change. So it's just a booster, right? But your character is who you become, the work that you want, you know that you need to do. So rather just put your head down, work hard, do what you got to do every single day. You might not see the light at the end of the tunnel, but trust me, saying this from experience, it's there. And I know it's going to be there because I have these thoughts all the time myself. These thoughts all the time. I go back and forth and I try to think why, how, what can I do? And it's not always that you find an answer, man, but the best answer is keep going. Keep going. Give it your all. See what happens. Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? So just don't give up. You owe it to yourself to be great. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the grind, keep pushing, and up to you guys, man. Appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope even if this helped just one person or two, whoever, like if it just helped you a little bit with whatever thoughts you had, whatever thought process you had, or maybe whatever expectations you had, or whatever it may be. I really hope that helps somebody and on their journey. And this is like a pivotal thing because I'm sure like if I look back at this and I watch something like this, I would genuinely be thankful, and I would genuinely just face a lot more gratitude towards it. So make sure you do that. Make sure you're thankful. Make sure you're working hard. And yeah, as mentioned, you owe it to yourself to be great. Peace out, guys.